நவீன இந்திய வரலாற்றாசிரியர், சுற்றுச்சூழல் ஆய்வாளர், பேராசிரியர், கட்டுரையாளர், இதழியலாளர் என பன்முகத்தன்மை கொண்டவர் இவர். டெல்லி ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் எக்கனாமிக்ஸில் பொருளாதார முதுநிலை பட்டமும், கல்கத்தாவில் உள்ள இந்திய மேலாண்மை நிறுவனத்தில் ஆய்வு முனைவர் பட்டமும் பெற்றவர். இந்திய, ஐரோப்பிய, வட அமெரிக்க நாடுகள் பலவற்றின் பல்கலைக்கழகங்களிலும் ஆசிரியை பணியை மேற்கொண்டவர். இந்தியன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் சயின்ஸ், பெர்லின் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் அட்வான்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டடீஸ் ஆகியவற்றில் வருகை தரு பேராசிரியராக இருப்பவர். காந்தி குறித்த அவரது நூல்கள் நவீன இந்தியாவில் காந்தியை ஒரு மீள் உருவாக்கம் செய்ததில் முக்கிய பங்கு வகித்தன. முக்கியமான வரலாற்று ஆசிரியரும் சமகாலத்தினுடைய பன்முகத்தன்மையை கொண்டவருமான திரு ராமச்சந்திர குஹா அவர்களை உரையாற்ற அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறோம். சார், மே வி ஹேவ் ஆன் த ஸ்டேஜ்.
Thank you. It's a great privilege and honor to be here. And let me begin by congratulating Yuvan Chandrasekar for this richly deserved award. I love the film and I would like to congratulate the director. It showed a zest and a joie de vivre, a joy for life. And it also bust many myths. For example, the myth that the writer can't have a joyful family life. Okay. So, and of course your love of music was music to my ears, because I can't live without classical music. I owe you all, apart from, deepest thanks for calling me here, two apologies. The first apology is that as soon as I finish my short presentation, I will have to leave because I have to drive up the hill to Kunur. Listening to music, Kumar Gandharv, I think you will approve of, sir. Yes. The second apology, and more important apology, is that I don't speak your beautiful language. Which I should, because I am ethnically 100% Tamil. And not only that, in my family there are some very eminent Tamil writers. So, an uncle of mine who was a first cousin to both my mother and my father was the experimental novelist and poet Nakkulan, T.K. Doraswamy. His sister Shanta, who was also my aunt because she was a first cousin to my mother and sister, was a poet, as Jeyamohan informed me, under the pen name Tirisadai. But the person I'd like to talk to briefly to you about, the ancestor of mine who influenced me greatly, and was also a figure of some interest in Tamil literature, was a man called K. Swaminathan. Now, one of the things that Jeyamohan and I share is that we've both written books on Gandhi. And neither would have been possible without K. Swaminathan, who was the chief editor of the collected works of Mahatma Gandhi. So he assembled this extraordinary 97-volume collection. Before he was appointed chief editor at the age of 64. And he carried on till he was 90, editing these volumes. But before that, he was a very well-known professor of English at Presidency College, where one of his achievements was to have a statue of Uve Swaminatha Iyer erected in the Presidency College campus. So he was a Tamil scholar of Tamil literature. He wrote many essays in Tamil. He also wrote a play called Katte Vandi, which was apparently a classic of realist theatre in the 1930s. Now, I was very close to my granduncle from when I was a little boy. The reason I don't speak Tamil, although I am 100% ethnically Tamil, is that I was born in Dehradun to a mother who was also born in Dehradun and hence spoke good Hindi and bad Tamil. And to a father who was raised in Bangalore and hence spoke good Kannada and bad Tamil. So the default language of the house became English, and Hindi I picked up along the way. Now, so Dehradun is very close to Delhi. And when I was a little boy, I would go to Delhi and sometimes meet my granduncle, K. Swaminathan, then chief editor, collector works of Mahatma Gandhi. And you know, I'm glad that apart from the wonderful citation and the mala and the shawl, you have also given Mr. Chandrasekar a check, because those are important for writers. And I knew this very early, because when I would go to Delhi to meet my grand uncle, my mother's mama, I would do namaskaram and get 10 rupees in return. So later on I became close to him, I got interested in Gandhi. And he would write me letters. We would have many arguments. He lived till he was 96. And he was writing letters to me till his early 90s. So through the late 80s and early 90s, a time of great communal strife in North India, and also the Sri Lankan civil war, which affected him deeply because he knew many Tamil writers in Sri Lanka. We were in correspondence. And he used to end his letters to me with a PS, with a postscript. I mean, the letter would be about Gandhi, about Godse, about Sri Lanka, about what was happening in Ayodhya and so on. And the PS would always be, learn Tamil and lead a simple life. Now, I must say, I lamentably failed him in both respects. But I feel posthumously, my grand uncle has been dead 25, 30 years. I feel posthumously, the Vishnupuram Literary Forum collectively has forgiven me for not knowing Tamil and not leading a simple life. So it's been a absolutely, how do I put it, a really enriching and moving experience to be here, to see this extraordinary diversity of people united by their love of literature and language and ideas. And it's surely a unique phenomenon in our country. May it live long. May I once again congratulate Mr. Chandrasekar, and may I once again thank you from the bottom of my heart for forgiving me for not knowing Tamil and not leading a simple life. Thank you.
இந்திய அரசின் பத்மபூஷன் விருது, இந்தியா ஆஃப்டர் காந்தி நூலுக்கு சாகித்ய அகாடமி விருது, ஏல் பல்கலைக்கழகத்தின் மனிதநேயத்திற்கான கௌரவ டாக்டர் பட்டம், சுற்றுச்சூழல் வரலாற்றுக்கான லியோபால்ட் ஹைடி பரிசு, இப்படி பல சாதனைகளுக்கு சொந்தக்காரரான திரு ராமச்சந்திர குஹா அவர்கள் இங்கு வந்திருந்து நமது விழா நாயகனை வாழ்த்தி நம்முடன் உரையாடியது மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. வெரி தேங்க்யூ சார்.